Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, we get a treat today here in one of the historic ballparks in the entire sport.
Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago. There is an energy and an atmosphere that just trickles on inside, and we're going to see a great matchup today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and pitching here today, Greg Maddux.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Ready to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Edgar Reeder.
The shortstop, Edgar Reeder.
The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup, and this one is off and running. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right field. In position. And it's caught for the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Larry Walker in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
And a pitch. And they'll do it again. Three-two now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
The first baseman, Albert.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Albert Pujols. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball one there. Pujols, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Two outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, on the hill here today, Chris Carpenter.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Neville Perez. The pitch. A little bit high.
Ball 1.
1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And the count 1-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit
One
to
ball,
what you think
2
you
strikes.
see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals.
3.
He goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Mark
Ball 1, no
Gorzelski
strike.
in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. Bounce to the left side. Reader fires over to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And
No
Singy,
balls,
as
2
a
strikes.
team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really...
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. 2nd inning set to go. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now Scott Rollins.
0-1.
He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6, the catcher, Xavier.
Now Molina at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Yep, that ball went
out.
out.
Outside, and it's 2-0. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
No score here in the second.
3.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the left fielder, Moses Ali. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Carpenter back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Derek Lee, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and it just misses. And the right-hander deals. In for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
On the ground to short. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Aramis.
Now, Aramis Ramirez. Strike one. Carpenter, a former
0-1's
rookie of
the
the
count.
year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Pitch
Ball
misses. 1-1. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty.
Ball
Up and
two.
in. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Fly ball down the line. Reaches
That ball's
for
foul.
it, but it's foul. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Norman Garcia. That's
Ball
down
one.
and in.
Counts 1-0. Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Jump throw across his body. In
He's
time.
out.
Got him. And that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8. The left fielder, Chris Duncan.
And up next for St. Louis, Chris Duncan. In the air, out towards right center. Patterson pulls it in on the run.
Batting 9. The designated
Next is the designated hitter, Reggie Sanders.
Sanders.
That's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's
And
a ball.
another ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Patterson makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Michael Barrett.
The catcher, Michael Barrett.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball 1.
And that one a little below the
Ball
knees.
1, no strike.
And that is ball 1.
Ball.
And another ball. The pitch. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Next
Greenfield.
offering misses down and away. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the ground to first. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter. Neville.
So the batting order turns over. Neville Perez, the next Cub to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And
Ball,
that's
that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss.
I got
and
one
it's
ball,
a ball
one
and a
strike.
strike. There's a strike. Kicks and deals. To the right side. Oh, and it hits the base. And that's a fair ball. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
The batter number 15. Second baseman. Mark.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Gorzelski. 0 for 1 so far. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. Perez off of first with 2 away. Chop to third. Rollins tosses to first, and that is the inning. Cubs leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the 4th. Now up for St. Louis, Edgar Reeder. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Larry Walker next up for the Cardinals. Fly to left his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe
One ball,
at
one
second
strike.
with a stolen base. At the belt and fires. Up the middle. Garcia in plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball.
That one missed. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Count
Just
is 3-2.
missing there. And the count's full. Jim Edmonds into St. Louis on deck circle. Caught it, looking for the K.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Jim Edmonds next up for the Cardinals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down.
2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Man at second. Fastball right back to the mound. Over
He's
to
out.
first. Third out. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. And here is Sosa to the plate.
The right fielder.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the pitch. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase
Oh, that's low.
if you look down in that area.
The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Holmes steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Moses Ali. He's already homered in this game.
That's a
First
ball.
pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The
Ball
next
2.
pitch misses, and that's
2-1.
ball 2. That's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Edmonds makes a nice running catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Derek Lee. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one the other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Scott Rollins.
Rollins.
Maddox back to work.
Off the plate, ball one.
missed.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. To first.
Out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Xavier Molina. Struck out swinging his first time. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. A pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away. Chris Duncan digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Count.
Two outs. And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. The Cards leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Aramis Ramirez. The right-hander back to work. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 ball,
that skips into dirt. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Michael Barrett. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a good eye there.
Ball one, no strike.
Garcia leads off first with one away. And a strike in there. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
One
Clearly
ball,
he was sitting on a
two
fastball
strikes.
right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. Out number 2.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Corey Patterson, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. And
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here at Wrigley Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Cardinal DH, Reggie Sanders. That one's in there, 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Edgar Reeder. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's outside, and it's 1-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings through that one out in front that
1 ball,
time.
2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curve. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And the curve is down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Walker in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Counts 1-0. Yeah.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Neville Perez. The pitch. That's through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but
0-1.
not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-1.
Almost got him. And a pitch.
Hey!
And
Ball.
another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Here's the second baseman, Mark Gorzelski.
Second baseman, Mark Gorzelski.
Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next
the ball.
offering is down low. There's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Ball 1.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Albert Pulse.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Albert.
The pitch.
Ball.
Just missed. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 46 up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. It's even up.
Just an outstanding job of
I got
spinning
1
the
ball, 1
baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Line drive. That's a hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base
Ball.
hit.
Edmonds up for the
Count
3rd
1-0.
time here. Watches that one miss.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. Scott Rollins next up for the Cardinals, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Xavier Molina. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of.
Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Howie Kendrick next up for the Cardinals. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. So the tying run at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. So the Cards strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Moses Ali.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wide to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
1-1.
And the righty deals. Breaking ball inside. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
No, foul ball.
Comes the 2-2.
Inside,
just missed. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Here goes the runner. Ground ball up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Aramis.
Now the third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. That's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Julian Tavares up and throwing. King, the lefty, warming up as well. Ali, the runner at second with one away. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Norman Garcia, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Late with the swing there.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Rollins makes the catch, and that'll do it. Cubs leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, we're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Chris Duncan. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Number 49 getting loose out there. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Left-hand hitter waits. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Reggie Sanders next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 1-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When you're lacking talking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Greg Maddux won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Rich Hill takes over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Edgar Reeder. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. This one in the air, right field. Gets there. He's under it. And there are 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball,
just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Good looking. That's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kip Wells.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 40, Kip Wells.
Here's the catcher to hit, Michael Barrett, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, number 37, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. That clips the corner. Right-handed reliever. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and fires. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses.
That's a ball.
So a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Move first. Barrett dives back in safely. Patterson Swings through it for
0-1.
strike one. Big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes,
No ball,
may
2
see some
strikes.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next
Whoa,
pitch is
that's down.
downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground.
Nope,
And that's
that's foul.
just foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Good
Nope,
eye in that
upstairs.
spot.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Here's the 2-2. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Neville Perez now at the plate. 1 for 3. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And
Nope,
the pitch is
outside.
outside. Ball 1. One and 2.
1 ball,
Nothing but
2
curveballs so
strikes.
far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off
Got
balance
him.
throw in time. And there's 2 away.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Grzelski in the box now. Takes strike
0-1.
1. The pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And we
Got him.
stay tied as the inning ends. One left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Albert Pujols. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Hit slowly on the ground. Ramirez slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds, known for his late inning heroics. There's a strike. And fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
One down, base is empty. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swinging on the curveball. Now 2 out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And up next for St. Louis, Scott Rollins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Misses off the inside. 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the line. Sosa brings it in with a nice running grab. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Wells back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Ball 1.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Kicks and deals.
3.
Goes down looking. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Moses Ali. He's already homered here in this one. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Lee.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Derek Lee, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there at the knees. At the belt and fires. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
One down, winning run on first. Rocketed out towards right center, and it's into the gap. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
down. Aramis Ramirez, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Hey!
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Winning run at second with 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next
1 ball,
offering upstairs.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. 2 gone.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Norman Garcia. In the air, left side. Duncan on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Xavier Molina.
Xavier Molina.
The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That
Ball.
one in the dirt, and it's 1-1. The lefty fires. And
Ball
that
2.
just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That
got 3
one
and 2.
misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Howie Kendrick up next. And a pitch. Chopped to third. Ramirez throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Now up for St. Louis, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First
Ball.
pitch
That's
doesn't
inside.
find the zone. The other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in a scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Chris Duncan will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. It's
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And
1
that's
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 1-1. We're in extras here. So up now for Chicago, Michael Barrett.
Michael Barrett.
pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. And
Ball
that one
2.
missing low. Strike
2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Corey Patterson, the next Cub to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the DH, Neville Perez. In there for strike 1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. That's inside.
That's
His
inside.
understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Reggie Sanders. He's coming off a big swing of the bat in the 8th inning, Chris.
Yeah, he may still be riding a little high, and for him, hopefully the confidence is still there. It was a solo shot and a very important run in this game.
Hill back to work. Wouldn't
That's a
chase
ball.
that time.
Counts 1-0.
Off
Nope,
the plate.
outside.
Now 2-0. And that one fouled off. Next
Ball 3.
offering upstairs. Edgar Reeder up next for the Cardinals. And he deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Edgar Reeder. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 0-1. Laser, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Larry Walker digs in now.
Well,
Just
that's
off
off the
the
plate.
inside edge. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Late on that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground right side, 4, 6,
Out.
3,
He's
but it's
safe.
not in time, and they just get 1. So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, Forrest Wall. 2 on, 1 out. Albert Pulse. Next up for the Cardinals. This guy with intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Jim Edmonds. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 0-1. There's the strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Scott Rollins. And that one is lifted in the air. Ali gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Now into the game, Forrest Wall. He takes over in right.
Number 21, Forrest.
Leading off, Mark Gorzelski. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout.
Mark Gorzelski.
The pitch. And fouled off. Up the middle, and that one handled in there safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Through there for a strike. And a curve misses outside. Winning run at first, nobody out. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Oh, and this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A 2-run homer, and the Cubs walk it off in the 11th.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 3-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field